Good morning and welcome. Please find your seat as today's graduation ceremony is about to start. As a reminder, please silence your cell phones, and we ask that no noisemakers be used in today's ceremony. At this time, please stand as our graduates enter. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Thank you. You may be seated. Good morning, students, families, staff, and honored guests. Thank you for joining us to help celebrate the class of 2026. If we had not had the privilege of meeting, my name is Jessica Sestaida, and I have had the honor of serving as the school leader at KIPP University Prep for the last 2 years. Graduation is a moment that reflects not only the work of students and teachers, but the vision of leaders who champion our schools every day. We are fortunate to have such leaders with us here today. Their unwavering commitment to academic excellence and student success is felt across our entire district. Please help me welcome our KIPP CEO, Seba Ali, CSO Dan Caesar, and Head of Schools Natasha Flowers-Penix. But as our leaders know best, the true heart of today's celebration belongs to the people sitting right in front of us. My deepest gratitude goes out to our students who worked tirelessly to get here, to the families who sacrificed and believed, and to the educators who showed up every day committed to helping our students succeed. Moments like this are never reached alone. Today belongs to all of you. To our families, thank you. Thank you for every sacrifice, every early morning, every late night conversation, every ride to school, every word of encouragement, and every moment of belief in your child's future, even when the path ahead may have felt uncertain. Today we celebrate not only our graduates, but the love, perseverance, and support that helped bring them to this moment. To the parents and guardians, this diploma has your student's name on it, but it belongs to your entire household. To our teachers, staff, and admin, thank you. Thank you for showing up every single day with commitment and care. You challenged students to think critically, supported them through setbacks, celebrated victories, and reminded them of what they were capable of, even when they doubted themselves. Your impact reaches far beyond the walls of this school. And to our students, the class of 2026, thank you. Thank you for your perseverance, your determination, and your willingness to keep going. This class has accomplished something remarkable. 100% of our graduates, our seniors, are graduating this year. Yes. That number represents much more than a statistic. It represents one of our KIPP core values, persisting with purpose. It represents students who kept showing up, families who kept believing, and educators who refused to give up. It represents a community that believes deeply in what is possible. At a college preparatory campus, we believe in opening doors to opportunity, and this class has walked through those doors with courage and determination. You have earned college acceptances, scholarships, and opportunities that reflect years of hard work and our KIPP core value of chasing excellence. There is a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson that feels especially fitting for today. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. For many of you, that quote reflects your story. Some of you are the first in your family to attend college. Some of you are stepping into spaces your families hoped would one day be possible. And and all of you have shown courage in moving forward, even when the future feels uncertain. As you begin this next chapter, I hope you pursue more than success. I hope you pursue purpose. Purpose is not always something you discover all at once. Sometimes it unfolds slowly. Sometimes it changes. But wherever life takes you, ask yourself, how will I make things better because I was here? How will I use my education, my voice, my experiences, and my gifts to make an impact? Your future is determined by your resilience, your hard work, your courage, and your willingness to keep moving forward. Class of 2026, thank you for allowing us to be part of your story. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we cannot wait to see where this life takes you next. Congratulations, graduates. At this time, please help me welcome to the podium our CEO, Seba Ali.
Good morning. Welcome, families, staff, and most importantly, our amazing class of 2026. Let's give it up for them one more time. I am so honored to be with you here today. We are here to celebrate your growth, your hard work, and the incredible people you have become. Before we look ahead, let's take a moment to celebrate the history you've already made here at KIPP. You are 107 total graduates. Over 45 of you are members in the National Honor Society, collectively providing over 4,500 hours over the last 2 years of service. Please stand if you're a National Honor Society KIPPster. Thank you. And some of you have completed the entire KIPP journey from primary school all the way through high school. National Honor Society can sit down. But if you have been with us from primary school all the way through today, class of 2026, those members, please stand so we can recognize you. Thank you. You can sit down. At KIPP Texas, we talk a lot about chasing excellence. As you sit here today, I want you to see what that really means. It isn't just about grades or test scores. It's about the story you've been telling with the choices you have made every day that you walked into school. Every time you wrote a new draft of an essay, every time you worked through a difficult problem, and every time you showed up for a friend, you were practicing for the life that you are about to lead. For a long time, your team and family has been right beside you, helping you navigate the way. Your teachers and leaders have been there, guiding you on your educational journey and teaching you valuable lessons along the way. And we cannot forget your parents and your family. Their belief in you, their commitment to your education has played a major factor in getting you here today. To all of the families here today, thank you for trusting us with your students' education and for your hard work getting our KIPPsters onto the stage today. Let's give them a round of applause. But KIPPsters, as you look forward to the horizon, the path starts to belong to you. This milestone is your proof that you are ready. You have everything you need to lead a choiceful life, a life where you decide who you want to be. As you start this new journey, whether you're heading to a college campus, joining the military, or starting your career, remember that you don't have to have every answer today. What matters is momentum. Success isn't one giant leap. It's the small, brave choices you make every single day. Persist with purpose is a value you learned here. It is the engine that will keep you moving forward when things begin to feel new or uncertain. When you feel small in a big world, remember the excellence you've already chased. That is your strength. This is your momentum. Our mission at KIPP Texas is to see you grow up to lead fulfilling lives and build a more just world. A just world isn't something that just happens. It's something people like you create. You create it when you persist with purpose for what is right. You create it when you bring joy to those around you. You create it when you lead with kindness and courage. Class of 2026, we are so proud of you. Not just for the diplomas you are about to hold, but for the heart that you bring to everything you do. Step across this threshold with confidence. The world is waiting for the story that only you can write. And remember, KIPP will always be your home, and we will always be here for you. You can count on us to be here whenever you need us, and you are always welcomed and loved here at KIPP. Although you leave our hallways today, remember this: once a KIPPster, always a KIPPster. You are always part of this team and family, and we will always be cheering you on. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Seba. Now, it is my great pleasure to introduce our class of 2026 KIPP University Prep salutatorian. This student is ranked second out of 107 seniors with a grade point average of 4.57. He will be attending UT Austin, majoring in economics. Please help me congratulate our class of 2026 salutatorian, Jose Giovanni Caron Arango. Congratulations. Your speech is here.
Good morning, everyone. Respected teachers, administrators, parents, families, friends, and most importantly, my dear friends. My name is Jose Giovanni Calderon Arango, and it is truly an honor to stand before you here today as the salutatorian of the class of 2026. First, I would like to congratulate my fellow graduates on everything we have accomplished throughout our high school journey. I also want to thank the parents, family members, and friends who are here today to support us. Your encouragement, patience, and belief in us have helped us make this day possible. Above all else, I want to give my thanks to God for guiding me through my journey and overall success. I would also like to give my thanks to my dad, stepdad, sister, and the rest of my family. Y también quiero dar gracias a mis abuelos por su apoyo. I then want to give a special thank you to my mom. Mom, you have been there for me since the beginning. You woke up early to drive me to school, sat down to help me with homework, supported me in both sports and academics. And you also encouraged me during difficult times. You celebrated every success and always believed in me even when I doubted myself. I want you to know that I love you very much and I would not be standing here today without you. I am privileged to stand before everyone today, and I would not be here without the guidance of my teachers and the support of my dear friends, who have been there for me since the very beginning when I first walked through our school's very doors. To our parents, families, guardians, and teachers, mentors, coaches, and friends, thank you for your sacrifices, your patience, and belief in us throughout this journey. Many of you have stayed up with us during stressful nights, pushed us when we wanted to give up, and even prayed for us and believed in us, even when we struggled to believe in ourselves. And for that, I want to thank every single one of you. This accomplishment does not belong to us alone, but to everyone who walked beside us along the way. So graduates, please join me in giving a well-deserved round of applause to all those who helped shape us into who we are today. Today is a very special day that will live forever not only in my mind, but also in the hearts and minds of every student here. I am so proud of what our student body has accomplished over these 4 years and the legacy that we will leave behind as the last IB class here at KIPP University Prep High School. When I first arrived at this very campus, I never imagined the journey ahead of me. Over the years, I built meaningful relationships, created unforgettable memories, and grew both academically and personally. I have learned failure, resilience, friendship, and hard work throughout my 4 years here at KIPP University Prep High School. I am sure these lessons resonate not only with me, but also with the students sitting before me. We have experienced and faced challenges that high school has brought and adopted life lessons that will continue to guide us into our post-secondary life. I was uncertain of my future and often afraid of what was ahead. I could not have predicted that I would be given a speech in front of hundreds of people. Although the future is unknown, I want to reassure every single one of you that is preparing to venture into the real world that at times you may feel alone in your endeavors, but there will always be people supporting you. Life will not always be easy, and there will be moments that test your strength, but these moments do not define you. They shape you into stronger and more resilient individuals. As Winston Churchill once said, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. I pray and hope that all of you will achieve success in your own ways, whether it be through the military, the workforce, or even college. Our journeys may look different, but each path has its value and purpose. Remember to stay humble, work hard, and never forget where we came from. Let's use our talents to make a difference in the lives of others. I believe that success may open doors, but having value, character, and purpose is what leaves a lasting impact. To my classmates, we are capable of more than we realize. The world we are entering needs leaders with compassion, courage, and integrity. Looking around today, I truly believe that greatness is sitting in front of me. So today, let us not only celebrate what we have achieved, but also the people we will become. Congratulations, class of 2026. I wish all of you success, happiness, and courage in your journey ahead. Thank you, and may God bless you all.
Thank you, Gio, and congratulations again on your accomplishments. I would now like to introduce our class of 2026 KIPP University Prep valedictorian. This student is ranked first and has earned a grade point average of 4.60. He will be attending Trinity University, majoring in accounting. Please help me congratulate our class of 2026 valedictorian, Francisco Pereira III.
Good morning, everyone. It's morning still, right? It's not evening? All right. First, I would like to say that I am honored to be here today, representing the senior class of 2026 as their valedictorian. Furthermore, I would like to thank everyone for showing up to support the class of 2026. So if we could please get a round of applause for these scholars and their accomplishments. Everyone in this building here today has done a tremendous amount of work to be here. For the last 2 years, these students have navigated their way through their rigorous IB program, and despite all the slumps, sighs, and groans from their KIPPsters, parents and guardians have given their support and guidance throughout the entire high school journey. So parents, if you could please rise. Students, if you could please turn around and give your parents I was going to tell them to give you a round of applause, but if everyone sits down, that's okay. All right. I feel like we have personally all been tested in different ways this school year. Personally, I struggle with procrastination for the IB program, submitting work last minute as the latest I could. As for my close friends, They struggle with not wanting to do anything at all. But they did it anyways. Jokes aside, the senior year was especially brutal, with us being the last IB diploma candidates, and the pressure to be great being placed on all of us. Yeah, I would like to thank our school and administration for giving us such wonderful teachers to support us on our journey. I can recall countless times where our teachers were giving us grace and respect to our dear teachers. Thank you. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for inspiring us. And thank you for standing by our side. Teachers like Waddle, Morkner, Hernandez, Quintero, Martinez, and Perla, and Wilkinson do not come by so often. Waddle, every day you pushed us to be better than the day before. I remember going to your classroom junior year, dreading your class. I heard from upperclassmen your class was horrible to take, and they were only half right. The coursework itself was brutal, along with your grade scale dropping my grades from depths I never thought I'd be in. Yet, your English class taught me so much more than my previous 10 years of school. I was able to learn the proper way to create structure, how to connect ideas to global topics, and managing the flow of my writing and more. Waddle, your class has taught me more than meets the eye. I would like to highlight Morkner and his ability to take one of the most boring classes, in my opinion, history, and turn it into a class I would look forward to. History class with Morkner was exciting. Every day, he would walk into class with a smile on his face, ready to teach. Morkner made me realize the truth of the saying, if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. One day I hope to enjoy my job the way he did. Para el señor Hernández, su clase de español me enseñó muchísimo este año y le doy gracias por ello. Me hizo sentir conectado de nuevo con mi cultura y evitó que me sintiera como un extraño cuando mi familia y mis amigos hablaban español. Mr. Wilkinson, your class was confusing but thought-provoking. Much like Morkner, you taught with such enthusiasm and connected with students on a personal level. People will look forward to going to your class every day. Your sociable nature is something that I hope to achieve one day. Martinez, your class showed me the importance of teamwork this year with your countless group projects and showing me the necessity of equal participation and teamwork. So my friends need to learn that. Quintero, thank you for pushing me not to give up in one of the hardest classes, math. And for Perla, thank you for your guidance and insight on college decisions. And as for Weber, you made me more perseverant and made me think of art in a whole new light. That's all I have to say. Moving forward, I would like to thank my friends and family for motivating me to get into this position. Mom, I thank you for never giving up on me. Taking me to Saturday school, summer school, whatever I needed to do, you were there for me. And I thank you for that. I love you, Mom, and I wouldn't be able to do this without you. To my close friends, I just want to say I love you guys as well. You all made such an impact on my life that I don't know how I would react or be without y'all. You guys brought me out of my comfort zone, made me more outgoing, and made me an overall better person. Everyone in my life has taught me that schoolwork isn't everything. There's so much more to life than a letter grade, whether that be learning an art, hanging out with family, or volunteering. You have so many pathways that aren't determined by academics, but rather by your character. It is my personal belief that a man or woman is not defined by the results of the work, but rather the effort of their character. I can guarantee that if you as a person give everything your best, you're 100%, You will never regret your actions. Leave everything on the table until there's no more to give. As a society, we shouldn't be ashamed of ourselves for who we are and that we don't fit into an image that's expected. We should go beyond people's expectations for ourselves. Go beyond what you thought you could do. Do not let your mind limit yourself when everyone is so much more capable than you believe you are. In the words of Kobe Bryant, are you a different animal and the same beast? You're welcome. Thank you for your time. I hope to see everyone driving in their future endeavors. Congratulations on class of 2026.
Thank you, Francisco. Congratulations again. We are so proud of you both. Your hard work and commitment to your education does not go unnoticed. At this time, please help me welcome to the podium our KIPP Chief Schools Officer, Dan Caesar.
Good morning, families, staff, and the phenomenal class of 2026. My name is Dan Caesar, Chief Schools Officer for KIPP Texas Public Schools. Looking out in this room fills me with immense pride. Today, we just aren't celebrating the end of high school, but we are celebrating the incredible legacy you leave behind. We talk a lot about excellence, but sitting here today, I want you to know what excellence really looks like. It isn't just a test score or a GPA. It's the action of showing up and trying to be better every day. Every late night spent studying, every difficult conversation you've navigated, and every time you showed up for one another, that was training for your future. You didn't get here alone. Your teachers guided you, and your families sacrificed endlessly to get you to this stage. Families, thank you for trusting us with your children. And graduates, take a look at the people who love you in the stands. The victory belongs to them too. But starting tomorrow, the pen is in your hands to write your own story. You have everything you need to build a genuine life of choice and opportunity. Whether you're heading to college, entering the workforce, or serving our country, remember this. You don't need to have the next 40 years figured out today. You just need to take one brave step at a time. True impact isn't made in one giant leap. It is built through small, daily choices to act with integrity, to work hard, and to lead always with kindness. When the world feels big and uncertain, remember the strength you proved you had right here. Class of 2026, go out and build the world we know you're capable of creating. Walk across the stage with pride and enthusiasm. We will always be in your corner, and you will always have a home here at KIPP. Congratulations.
Our next speaker is one of those guiding lights, a true example of dedication and inspiration. Please help me welcome your IB English teacher, Ms. Adeseli Waddle.
Oh, I need my speech, right? That's okay. I have it. I have it. It's okay. I have it. I have it. I have it. I have it somewhere. Okay, so my kids have always accused me of being too much. Now you know. Welcome, administrators, teachers, families, friends, to today's commencement for the graduating class of 2026. As you've already heard, my name is Adeseli Waddle, and I am the 12th grade IB English teacher at KIPP U Prep. I am here because your children decided to band together and vote for me to speak today. When I was told that the seniors of 2026 had requested that I give an inspiring speech today, I have to admit that I thought they were joking. I thought it was understood that I am not what the world would label as inspiring. Bossy? Yes. Sarcastic? Absolutely. A little bit scary? Always. But inspiring? No. But then I began thinking, what does it mean to inspire? Better yet, how do my students interpret how I inspire them? By definition, to inspire is the ability to motivate, animate, or influence someone. Now, motivation is something I can do. So seniors, allow me to motivate you with a bit of advice. Remember, you wanted this. So, my advice is, don't be a victim. The world is going to tell you that you are, and they will use anything to make you believe it, but it's false. The only things that you can be a victim of are your own ignorance, your own laziness, and your own poor decision making. So let's start with, don't be a victim of your own ignorance. Not knowing is not the problem. Staying that way is. Be curious, ask questions, seek understanding, and learn that the world and its systems and how they work. Learn who makes the decisions, who has the power, and how your voice can influence those in power to create change. Don't be a victim of your own laziness. As much as some of you try to convince us of this every day, being lazy is not a personality trait. It is a habit that you can unlearn. You start with one. One small win, no matter what it is. One step that moves your future forward, even if it's small. One moment of discipline, even when you don't feel like it. Don't let short-term comfort steal long-term opportunity. Last but not least, don't be a victim of your own poor decision making. I know good decisions can be boring. Choosing to save money instead of taking that trip or buying those shoes. Choosing to study for the exam instead of going out with your friends. Choosing to go home early because you have to be at work early the next day. But it's those good choices that will create a lifetime of success. It'll help you buy that car, get that diploma, earn that promotion. Good decisions making makes you unstoppable. I hope that I have somehow inspired you to take charge of your life today, because no one is going to do it for you. Your parents, your families, your teachers have all led you to the doorway that stands between who you have been and who you are about to be. All you have to do now is step through it. So, on behalf of the 12th grade team, UPrep's faculty and staff, I end with this. We love you. We are proud of you, but y'all have to go. Congratulations, class of 2026, y dale gas.
Thank you, Ms. Waddle. At this time, we will now begin the presentation of the diplomas. Please welcome Mr. Eloy Cruz and Ms. Perla Salazar.
Stand up, and as I call you, just go.
Because we're coming back around.
Yeah. Francisco Javier Barrera III. José Giovanni Calderón Arango. Angelina Angelique Arispe. Alonso Arriola. Carlos Osvaldo Arteaga. Ángel David Abella Herrera. Angelo Ayala. Aaliyah Star Barragan. Andrea Sofía Bathgate. Fátima Isabela Blanco Niño. James Gerard Bowling. Jacob Anthony Serna Camarillo. Rochelle Nicole Cano. Anthony Albert G. Cardenas. René Cárdenas. Fabián Bernardo Vega Carrillo. Fabián A. Casas. Kimberly Montes de Oca. Julissa Itzel Chaires. Rosalind Elise Charles. Yajaira Serena Chavez.
Liborio Joan Constante. Iliana Ileida Contreras. Fabián Cruz. Jasmine Rose Cruz. Jazmín Berenice Curiel Torres. Serenity Lynn Davila. Dylan Del Villar. Isis LeVay De Leon. Marley Erica Deutsch. Nicolás Esparza. Frederick Ayotomiwa Faraido. Delilah Rose Galindo. Guadalupe Saraí García Olivares. José Ángel Garza. Sapphire Malumbu Gumbo. Savannah Gonzalez. Vania Yamile González Gaitán. Derek Jesús Guajardo Rodríguez. Gabriel Alfaita Guerra.
Emilio Hermida. Alondra Yamilet Hernández. Domingo Jonathan Hernández. Samuel Emanuel Hernández. Christopher Ray Hogue. Lindsay Elizabeth Ireta Ibáñez. Madeline June Lopez. Alison López Enríquez. Ernesto Lozano. Jacob Luis. Sofía Maldonado. Daniel Eduardo Marmolejo Saldaña. Dylan Rain Martínez. Freya Mercedes Martínez. Kenneth Edgardo Martínez. Carlos Milero. Christopher Miguel Segura. Ariana Lionel Mireles. Rihanna G. Morales. Yep.
Alexis Moreno. Irlanda María Moreno. Carla Nieto Reyes. Dainelli Ornelas. Raquel Ortega. José Carlos Ortiz. Faith Angel Pérez. Fátima Pérez. Jonathan Pérez. Caitlin Pérez. Charlene Elizabeth Pérez. Meredith Aide Pérez Rojas. Francisco Javier Puga. Jennifer Andrea Ramón. Eric Ramos. Chanel Ángel Regino. Rosa María Reséndez Ruiz. Jocelyn Nicole Rocha. Fátima Lucía Rodríguez.
Giovanna Paola Rodríguez. Jonathan Rodríguez Godínez. Kimberly Guadalupe Rodríguez Mendoza. Elizabeth Emma Francis Rucker. Christopher Alejandro Ruiz Martínez. Angela Alexandra Sanchez. Nathaniel Chance Sanchez. Olivia Aide Sanchez. Juliana Santiago. Susé Alejandra Santoyo. Miguel Alberto Segura Luna. Nelly Esmeralda Sigala Guajardo. Genevieve Latroya Smith. Evelyn Sine Suarez. Edwin Dani Talavera. Catherine Elizabeth Tovar. Regina Tovar. Logan Luvic Trevino. Heidi del Roble Treviño Mena.
Ashley Naomi Valdez. José Miguel Vázquez. Miranda Guadalupe Velázquez Armijo. Alfredo Emanuel Vigil García. Alexander Villagómez Flores. Fabián Manuel Villalobos. Sonia Gabriela West. Harmony Renee Wilfork Landrum. Lexi Lily Wright. And rounding up our class of 2026, Isaías Zavala.
Wait for him to get down. Will you join me, Seba? Will the class of 2026 please stand? Seba Ali, these students have successfully completed our approved course of study and satisfied all requirements for high school graduation as prescribed by the KIPP Texas Public Schools Board of Directors and in accordance with the great state of Texas.
In witness thereof, and on the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby declare the class of 2026 KIPP University Prep as graduates, awarded a duly certified diploma. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from right to left. I now present you the class of 2026.
As our new graduates exit, they will do so through a tunnel of staff who have helped them to this remarkable accomplishment and usher them into their next phase of life. KIPP staff, please stand to make the tunnel. Families and guests, thank you for joining us on this momentous day. Please remain in your rows until after our graduates make their way through the recessional. You will then exit through the back doors to greet your graduate in the foyer. Students will then need to go retrieve anything left in the dressing rooms. Seniors, congratulations again. You may now begin the recessional one row at a time. Yeah, go down there.
Otros 11 bonitos que veo en San Juan, disfrutando de todas esas cosas que extrañan los que se van, disfrutando de noches de esas que ya no se dan, pero queriendo volver a la última vez. Ya los ojos te miré y contarte las cosas que no te conté. Te parece a mi crush. Y tirarte las fotos que no te tiré. Pecho brote, bien linda, déjame traerte una foto. Ey, tengo el pecho pelado, me di una mata. El corazón dándome pata. Dime, baby, ¿dónde tú estás? Pa' llegarle con Roro, Julito, Cristal, Roy, Edgar, Seba, Oscar, Darnell y Big J tocando bata. Hoy la calle la dejamos es barata. Y sería que tú me toques el cuido. Yo veo tu nombre y me salen suspiros. No sé si son petardos o si son tiros. Mi blanquita, perico, mi kilo. Yo estoy en PR tranquilo, pero debí tirar más fotos de cuando te tuve. Debí darte más besos y abrazos las veces que pude. Ey, ojalá que los míos nunca se muden. Y si hoy me emborracho, pues que me ayuden. De cuando Hoy voy a estar con abuelo todo el día, jugando dominó. Si me pregunto si aún pienso en ti, ya le digo que no. Que mi estadía cerquita de ti ya se terminó. Ya se terminó. Ey, que prendan las máquinas, pues pasan dulce. Aquí todavía se da caña, chequeate la baby. Diablo, mami, qué dulce. Hoy yo quiero beber, beber, beber y hablar mierda hasta que me expulsen. Estoy bien loco, estoy bien loco. Cabrón, guía tú que estás caminando, yo estoy que choco. Estoy bien loco, estoy bien loco. Vamos a disfrutar que nunca se sabe si nos queda poco. Debí tirar más. Gente, los quiero con cojones, los amo. Gracias por estar aquí, de verdad. Para mí es bien importante que estén aquí. Cada uno de ustedes significa mucho para mí. Así que vamos para la foto, vengan para acá, métase todo el mundo, todo el corillo, vamos. Zumba. Ya Bernie tiene el nene y ya en la nena. Ya no estamos para la movie y las cadenas. Estamos para las cosas que valgan la pena. Ey, por el perreo, la salsa, la bomba y la plana. Chequéate la mía, cómo es que suena. Otros 11 bonitos que veo en San Juan. Disfrutando de todas esas cosas que extrañan los que se van. Disfrutando de noches de esas que ya no se dan. Que ya no se dan. Pero queriendo volver a la última vez. Ya los ojos te miré y contarte las cosas que no te conté.
¿Te parece a mi crush?
Y tirarte las fotos que no te tiré.
Hacho, brote, bien linda, déjame traerte una foto.
Ey, tengo el pecho pelado, me dio una mata. El corazón dándome patas. Dime, baby, ¿dónde tú estás? Pa' llegarle con Roro, Julito, Cristal, Roy, Edgar, Seba, Oscar, Darnell y Big J tocando bata. Hoy la calle la dejamos es barata.
Y sería cabrón que yo me toque el guiro.
Yo veo tu nombre y me salen suspiros. No sé si son petardos o si son tiros. Mi blanquita, perico, mi kilo. Yo estoy en PR tranquilo. Pero debí tirar más fotos de cuando te tuve. Debí darte más besos y abrazos las veces que pude. Ey, ojalá que los míos nunca se muden. Y si hoy me emborracho, pues que me ayuden. De cuando te tuve, debí darte más besos y abrazos las veces que pude. Ojalá que los míos nunca se muden. Y si hoy me emborracho, pues que me ayuden. Ey, hoy voy a estar con abuelo todo el día, jugando dominó. Si me pregunto si aún pienso en ti, ya le digo que no. Que mi estadía cerquita de ti ya se terminó. Ya se terminó. Ey, que prendan las máquinas, pues pasan dulce. Aquí todavía se da caña, chequeate la baby. Diablo, mami, qué dulce. Hoy yo quiero beber, beber, beber y hablar mierda hasta que me expulsen. Estoy Estoy bien loco, estoy bien loco. Cabrón, guía tú que estás caminando, yo estoy que choco. Estoy bien loco, estoy bien loco. Vamos a disfrutar que nunca se sabe si nos queda poco. Debí tirar más. Gente, los quiero con cojones, los amo. Gracias por estar aquí, de verdad. Para mí es bien importante que estén aquí. Cada uno de ustedes significa mucho para mí. Así que vamos para la foto, vengan para acá, métase todo el mundo, todo el corillo, vamos. Zumba. Ya Bernie tiene el nene y ya en la nena. Ya no estamos para la movie y las cadenas. Estamos para las cosas que valgan la pena. Ey, por el perreo, la salsa, la bomba y la plana. Chequéate la mía, cómo es que suena. Otros 11 bonitos que veo en San Juan, disfrutando de todas esas cosas que extrañan los que se van, disfrutando de noches de esas que ya no se dan, pero queriendo volver a la última vez. Ya los ojos te miré y contarte las cosas que no te conté.
¿Te parece a mi crush?
Y tirarte las fotos que no te tiré.
Hacho, bro, estás bien linda, déjame traerte una foto.
Ey, tengo el pecho pelado, me dio una mata. El corazón dándome pata. Dime, baby, ¿dónde tú estás? Pa' llegarle con Roro, Julito, Cristal, Roy, Edgar, Seba, Oscar, Darnell y Big J tocando bata. Hoy la calle la dejamos es barata. Y sería que nunca yo me toque el guiro. Yo veo tu nombre y me salen suspiros. No sé si son petardos o si son tiros. Mi blanquita, perico, mi kilo. Yo estoy en PR tranquilo, pero debí tirar más fotos de cuando te tuve. Debí darte más besos y abrazos las veces que pude. Ey, ojalá que los míos nunca se muden. Y si hoy me emborracho, pues que me ayuden. De cuando te tuve, debí darte más besos y abrazos las veces que pude. Ojalá que los míos nunca se muden. Y si hoy me emborracho, pues que me ayuden. Ey, hoy voy a estar con abuelo todo el día, jugando dominó. Si me pregunto si aún pienso en ti, yo le digo que no. Que mi estadía cerquita de ti ya se terminó. Ya se terminó. Ey, que prendan las máquinas, pues pasan dulce. Aquí todavía se da caña, chequeate la baby. Diablo, mami, qué dulce. Hoy yo quiero beber, beber, beber y hablar mierda hasta que me expulsen. Estoy bien loco, estoy bien loco. Cabrón, guía tú que estás caminando, yo estoy que choco. Estoy bien loco, estoy bien loco. Vamos a disfrutar que nunca se sabe si nos queda poco. Debí tirar más. Gente, los quiero con cojones, los amo. Gracias por estar aquí, de verdad. Para mí es bien importante que estén aquí. Cada uno de ustedes significa mucho para mí. Así que vamos para la foto, vengan para acá, métase todo el mundo, todo el corillo, vamos. Zumba. Ya Bernie tiene el nene y ya en la nena. Ya no estamos para la movie y las cadenas. Estamos para las cosas que valgan la pena. Ey, por el perreo, la salsa, la bomba y la plana. Chequéate la mía, cómo es que suena.